Hello, welcome to Hope for Flint. I'm your host, Kristen Wolosinovich, and in the studio, it's a big day, ladies and gentlemen. We have the King of Flint, Cliff Mack. Hello.
Man, I love Kristen already.
I love you back, Cliff Mack. I rhyme. I can write for you. I love you back, Cliff Mack.
Yeah.
King of Flint in the Hope for Flint downtown Ferris Wheel Studios. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
So let's talk a little bit about growing up in Flint town, the King of Flint. Where'd you grow up? What side of the city?
I grew up on the north side, Dayton Ave. I went to King School, so I grew up on the north side. That's the same area the Dayton family from.
Okay, all right. So when did you first, did they kind of inspire you to get into music? Let's be real. We'll start off with that question.
To be honest, my uncles inspired me, but they from the same area and they rap too. But my uncles and No Limit Records.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it inspired me to want to be an artist.
Always since you were a little kid?
Yeah, I've been on songs since like 7 years old.
So you grew up in the industry?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. So this is when it's in your family, it's in your blood, it's just something passionate to you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yep. It's passionate to me. My father did it, and I just I started doing it and getting some love back from it. It was like, okay, this is what I'm supposed to be doing, and it wasn't no fake love either. So
because they knew, and they weren't going to give you feedback that wasn't real.
Well, a lot of people be giving people feedback that don't be real, and that's why I feel like a lot of people doing music right now. But I think it's real when people you don't know give you the feedback.
Do you think it's both? Do you think it's both though? Because you think that if your family's in there telling you, if I kind of equate it, I have 2 daughters that were athletes, right? And you have these parents that are like hyper focused. They think their kid's like going to play D1 college or become a professional athlete. And they're not having real conversation with them, right? Because they have these rose-colored glasses on. Do you think it's the same in the music industry? Or it can be?
I think it's the same in the music industry, but I think it's a bit different. I think because champions are not born, they made. So it just depends. I feel like if
that's a powerful statement.
I feel like my son can, because I tell myself all the time, my son gonna be in the NBA. He 2 years old, but I feel like that's what Mayweather and all the greats and Michael Jackson. If you look at their life, they did it since they was kids. They ain't had no choice. So, man, I feel like if your kid's gonna go D1 and that's what you standing on, and you believe that and you gonna put the work into them, then yeah.
And then the onus is on them. Because as you were born in the music industry, you could have went a different path. While it was instilled in you, you could have gotten older and said, you know what, this isn't what I want to do. But you continued the journey because you're passionate about it.
Exactly.
So when tell me what's going on. What's about to drop?
Also, I want to say this.
Yeah.
Somebody told me, a great told me this, an NBA player from actually Flint, shout out Morris Peterson, but he say, your kids are going to love what you love. So at the end of the day, but as far as what's going on,
I think to piggyback on that, I think you're leading by example.
Right.
And to put them in that foundation that is disciplined, hard work, nothing comes easy, that if you take all those variables and that formula, they're going to love whatever you put in front of them.
100%.
Exactly.
I'm with you on that.
So talk to me a little bit about music and what's coming up.
I got Run to the Money Volume 3 coming up. I did Run to the Money Volume 1. That was like the biggest tape I did. And that's Volume 1 kind of got me the name of being the King of Flint. Like that started off everything. People was telling me, Cliff, you can't drop a CD and sell it for $10 at this time. Like Flint ain't got no hope with the music. You might not even get $2 for your CD. And I'm saying, I'm coming out. I'm finna drop my CD. I want $10. And I dropped the CD and did everything I said I was gonna do, and they took it and ran with it, and it went crazy and started doing crazy numbers. I sold 10,000 copies.
So rather than kind of listening to you listen to what your gut was telling you. Is that how you perform? Is that how you write? Do you kind of come from within, or is there outside influence, or is it both?
Yeah, I write kind of what I've been through. Like people ask me like, what inspired you to write that song? I just go off what I've been through. We all real people. We all going through the same stuff, no matter what shape, form, color. we all go through the same situations, probably just in a different way. So we all like gonna feel each other at the end of the day, I feel. So I just express what I go through, and people just feel it because they didn't went through it too, just in a different way.
I love that. And I think the city of Flint, I think you're taking what they've been through even these past 5 years and putting pen to paper and manifesting it into music. I think people can really resonate.
Yeah, and I think my music put a little soul and a good feeling into people. So I think like it'd be good if you go on my page, these videos are nothing but people just posting and having fun and going crazy off my music. So I feel like it put a little positive vibe in them kind of, and it make them feel good in a certain way. So
I love it. And that's why the show Hope for Flint, I think you, Cliff Mack, you bring hope. It comes out through your music. Is that the goal?
I feel like Flint bring me hope, to be honest.
I love that.
So that's why I feel like I feed off of the hope they bring me. So maybe I do get them hope and bring hope just because they giving me hope. When I ain't telling them, like I dropped a video. Mm-hmm. I dropped this song called Calling Me, and I dropped the video the same day I went to the studio. It was something about this song. I'm saying, man, I got to drop this song. I just feel this song. So I dropped the video.
There was an urgency.
Yeah.
Like when I made you take pictures just now, you felt it.
Yeah, I just felt it. So I said, call my son up. We gonna drop the video. I put it on my YouTube page. I had not 100 subscribers, not one subscribers. The video did 130,000 in 2 months, and I got 1,300 subscribers in 2 months.
When was this?
This was 2 months ago.
Oh,
it's just like right now.
Just
it's still
like 2
fresh.
months ago.
Yeah, like right now, it's
wow.
fresh.
So it's like what you're saying is all this music, all this inspiration, your artistry right now is just snowballing in terms of social media. I mean, it's just starting to happen.
I dropped another video. It did another 100,000. No promo, no nothing. Straight out of Flint. That's just straight Flint. No shout outs, no nothing. Just straight organic. So
that's incredible.
Yeah, that's how you know when it's real love, because it's kind of hard to do 100,000 views on multiple videos. I got a third one on its way to 100. It's probably at like 70. I dropped them all in the same. I got one just did 10,000 views in 3 days. So at the end of the day, it's just a blessing. I'm just trying to stay consistent and turn them into millions.
We love it. And is your plan to stay here in the city? I mean, you're going to travel. You'll take your music all over.
Well,
but
I'm
what's
actually
your
about
plans?
to be officially in Atlanta, Georgia. I got a lot of property here. So I got over 30 houses here. So I'll be here doing property, renting out properties and stuff. I just put my mama and my grandma in the houses just this year. So I'm proud of that type of stuff. I'm just walking with God, to be honest with you. I've been through a lot, and I just continue to stay covered in the blood of Jesus and walk with God. And it's a blessing. So I'm just having fun right now.
I am feeling Jesus up in here, Zach. Let me tell you something. Your entrepreneurship and the importance to take care of your family here in the city of Flint, and the importance to take care of your community. So regardless of where your talent takes you, Atlanta, Georgia, you're coming back home to take care of your community.
Yeah, I'm gonna always be coming back here. You know, Flint is everything to me. I feel like you can make it in Flint, you can make it anywhere, and at the end of the day,
it's a tough town.
I'm definitely gonna always. It's a tough town. You know, because where I come from, tough. That's another thing I want to put out there. When I say I got 30 properties and I put my moms in houses, the reason I got 30 properties to this day, because I learned you're going to end up dead in jail in the streets. I come strictly from the streets. I'm going to put that all the way out there. I come from the streets, from the struggles, from the broken homes. And I'm out here in the streets, and I'm telling myself, the number one thing they told you in school is you going to end up dead in jail in the streets. That's the truth. So that started hunting me for a minute, and I started saying, man, I'm in the streets, and I'm living this life, and what can I do to where I'm a keep continuing to make this money, but still be free and alive while I'm doing it. And a hustler in the street, they feed off of waking up on the first and the third. And I still get the same feed off of waking up on the first and the third, but I just get my money through rent. You feel me? And I even get a bigger check. You feel me?
Who instilled that into you? Your grandma? Your mom?
No, me and God. Me knowing that you're going to end up dead in jail in the streets. So
it's what you learned early on.
I started seeing that, and I'm saying, man, I got this money and I'm getting money, but what can I do because I love this type of money that you can make. You whether it even ain't got to be breaking the law, it ain't even got to be illegal. It can just be in a street way, hustling. And I'm saying, what can I do to still feel good? And you know what? I'm going to 10 houses at 600 is 6,000 a month. That's what I kept telling myself, and I end up just going with that and accomplished that goal and got to buying all type of stuff.
You know, we talk about this all the time. The biggest entrepreneurs are in the streets. And if you took that hustle and you took that business mind and you used it for really positive things, which you are,
right,
you're making money, and you're making residual money month after month, and
right,
you're living the dream. And now your story, your narrative, you are out there and you're leading for up and coming people.
Yeah, and I just want to put that out there, man, because I think right now, the problem in Flint right now is lack of guidance and, you know, people having too much pride. But I want to put it out there that you will end up dead in jail in the streets. Because a lot of people, they know me and they say, well, Cliff Mack came from the streets. So I just want these people to know you're going to end up dead in jail in the streets, walk with God. And is in the legitimate way is the real world. You know, you ain't no gangster for going to harm somebody and go to jail and do 20 years for it. You a gangster. I put my mom in a house, that's gangster. That's the new gangster for me. So
that is amazing.
That's just what it is.
You know, we were having you on the show to talk about your music. It's so much bigger. Your message is so much bigger. I mean, we wanted to talk about growing up in Flint and what you've been through and what drove you to the music, but your message is beyond powerful. So this is a true privilege to have you on.
Yeah, I'm thankful to be on, but all this facts I'm speaking to, the people know this, the people that follow me. I got people that look up to me, so it's just like, for the people that look up to me right now, what's going on and how my music is doing numbers, I just want these youngins to know, hey man, let's stay in school, let's be corporate thugs.
You know, it's funny too, because one thing we talk about as well is we want them to stay in school, we want them to be educated, but people have different paths, you know, and it's okay. But one thing is very important is to follow your passion, follow your truth.
Right, because school ain't for everybody. You're right about that. But at the end of the day, I'm just saying, I feel like this, you know, this ain't no offense to nobody, but the real gangsters is really like the corporate thugs. You feel me? The real gangsters is the people that's making all this money and, you know, being able to just make it legit, you feel me? Instead of going out there and having to do something that have everybody in jail now and the crime rate growing up, and you feel me? That's just what it is for me right now.
That's the truth. That's the truth. That's 100 facts. So when do you leave for Atlanta? How long do we have you here? How long? Because you operate out of the Ferris wheel too, which is cool. Yeah, you're on the 5th floor.
Yeah, my office gonna still actually be here. I'm gonna be probably coming. I'm gonna be here probably 3 times out of the month.
Okay, very good. But you're still dropping music monthly?
Yeah, I got a release party. After my release party I got a release party on December 25th.
Okay.
On Christmas. It's called Born Gifted, because everybody was born with a gift. I got the clothing line Born Gifted dropping. You was born with a gift. This your gift. I think you actually dope at what you do. So
that's why I had you on the show.
And then you got the cameraman right here. That's his gift. Everybody was born with a gift. So it's like, what's yours?
He's not gifted, Cliff. Trust me.
You don't think you don't think he gifted?
Sorry, guys.
I think he gifted the way he got us together before we even got ready. I feel like that's the gift.
He cracks a whip. Enough about him. We're done. It's my show, not his. Okay. So December 26th, where's it at?
December 25th. It's on Christmas Day. It's actually at the Piece of the Rock. And I got a Christmas giveaway on December 23rd here.
Oh, wow, at the Ferris wheel.
Yeah, we're going to be giving away toys to the kids, whoever come. Y'all allowed to come, and food. We giving away toys and food. It's called the Cliffmas.
The Cliffmas. Are you kidding me? I love it. So December 23rd here at the Ferris wheel. December 25th, again, where is it? The party?
Piece of the Rock.
Piece of the Rock.
And then December 28th, I'm at Piece of the Rock again for the Rep Yo School Neon Blackout Party for the teens.
Love that. Where is Piece of the Rock?
On Door Highway.
It's
located on Door Highway. I actually don't know the address. I know it's located on Door Highway across the street from the McDonald's.
So check that out. Also, you just said you dropped 2 videos on YouTube, correct?
Yes.
So do people just go and Google Cliff Mack?
Cliff Mack calling me. I think that's gonna be the one. We on our way to 200,000 views. I think we gonna hit 1 million. Then I think we gonna hit 10 million. Then I think Flint gonna be in the dough, straight from the ground up, organic.
Gosh, Cliff Mack, you are the king. You definitely are the king of Flint. So you leave for Atlanta. You'll be back in town about 3 days a month. And what's happening in Atlanta? Can you talk about it?
Music. I'm going down there to I'm actually gonna be doing a lot of music. I'm gonna be anything that got to involve music. That's where I'm going, cause that's where the music scene at, and I feel like they mess with my sound and they embrace you more. And I got flew out to Atlantic Records though. Like I done been, it ain't really no secret. Like Atlantic called me straight from Flint, flew me out, and when I was in meetings with them talking about situations, that came upon the talk. So it's like Atlantic is where I should be.
Yeah, that's like the next step.
Yeah, maybe I should fly back and forth to Cali to do music and stuff. So I'm just following up with the same thing that went on in the meeting.
Oh my God, Cliff Mack.
Yeah, so it's all love. I done been, it's all love. Like,
how old are you?
I'm 27.
27 years old. 27 to have that much knowledge. Could you imagine?
I feel like I'm too old, though.
I think you're an old soul.
I feel like I should have been. I feel like I should have been knew all this stuff and been talking about this stuff at 21.
Oh my gosh, I disagree. I think at any age, I think it's all divine timing.
I be beating myself up for that, no cap.
You're like, I could be a gazillionaire by 27. No, you have so much life to live and you have so much to educate. You don't want to burn out by 30.
Right.
You still have quite the journey ahead of you.
Right.
You're leading the way for millions, to be honest.
Right.
I see it.
Right.
I know it. All right, King of Flint, Cliff Mack. So one more time, you guys, we're going to throw these dates out. December 23rd, does it matter what age? We got to keep it somewhat controlled.
Anybody who ain't, even if you got a good Christmas, and if you don't got a good Christmas, this just open to the public, to everybody to come. And we're going to try to give away as many toys as we can. I got a couple sponsors and stuff like that. So
perfect.
Yeah, we're gonna have food and everything there, and we just hopefully it's gonna be a good event, but hopefully we give as much back as we can.
And how can people get a hold of your music? Is it available on Spotify or iTunes? Can they purchase it?
It's just on YouTube right now, because my method was just dropping on YouTube. It's gonna be on all platforms.
Okay.
When the tape do drop, that's going to be December 25th, my tape drop.
So look out for that, December 25th, and then you'll be able to purchase the music, and we'll do a big shout out, and we'll do a bunch of stuff.
The tape drop on Christmas, actually. Born Gifted. It's a gift.
Well, I definitely think you, Cliff Mack, are a gift to not only the city of Flint, but to everyone. So
I think you a gift. I need to do some actual more shows with you. I like you a lot. I like your whole vibe, your personality, everything about you. So yeah.
Well, the feeling is absolutely mutual. So it's fair to say it's only the beginning.
Yeah, we got to do a different podcast for you too. I think you built for some different stuff. You got that vibe that everybody need to know, and you need to put that vibe on to other people.
On big platforms. Listen, you heard it here.
We definitely
exclusive.
We definitely need a different podcast for you, for sure.
All right. Well, listen, here's my new manager, Cliff Mack. My new PR rep, Zach's out. All Zach does is yell at me. Cliff Mack lifts and leverages me. So listen to me. Only the beginning for you, Cliff Mack. I see it. I feel it. The feeling, the love is very mutual. Check Cliff Mack out right now on YouTube and watch for the new album about to drop December 25th, because I'm telling you, it's going to be big. And it's announced here on Hope for Flint, because you, sir, definitely are Hope for Flint.
Hope for Flint.